ever since the Gavel David Lawless made his triumphant and surprise return in February 2025, things just haven't been sitting right with me and Lebanon Dawn. You see, we don't get invited to the Ryse Tag Team Tournament. There's a new commissioner, and somehow Christian Noir is still the Ryse Grand Champion. Now, normally most people would come on the internet and bitch and not do anything about it, but with Lebanon Dawn's money and my power and intelligence, I went to the courts in Fayette County and I got an order that says that April 12th, the Gavel David Lawless Esquire will challenge Christian Noir for the Ryse Grand Championship. And Lebanon Dawn and the Gavel David Lawless will set everything right with Ryse Wrestling, including sticking it in the face of Commissioner Johnny Norris. But to make sure that Edric Everhart, who hates everything about the Gavel David Lawless Esquire, my success, my talent, my looks, just everything about me, to make sure that it's fair and square, we also made sure that Edric Everhart will not be on the show April 12th. So buy your tickets, come out early, because it is going to be a new era for Ryse Wrestling April 12th when the Gavel David Lawless Esquire takes his rightful title, the Ryse Grand Champion. Man, that has a nice ring to it. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Thursday Throwdown. My name's Jim Romano, being joined by the esteemed Doc Doherty. And Doc, after we saw Warhorse steamroll and shut down the comeback of System Elite in the first round, they are here to position themselves to make their way to the finals of this tournament.
Well, Jim, I will say, these guys pretty much collect titles like we do action figures. The bottom line is 4 titles, 5 different states. These guys just overrule, but they have a huge task ahead of them when it comes to the NWA U.S. Tag Team Champions, the Country Gentlemen.
The gold around their waist is evidence that the Country Gentlemen have the ability to walk out of here as the brand new Ryse Tag Team Champions. We're going to see if they add to their collection of championship gold, but they have a big damn roadblock in their way, I'll tell you that much.
Warhorse taking on the Country Gentlemen, the second round of the Ryse Invitational Tag Team Tournament. And, okay, this time it actually worked out for the Country Gentlemen. Last time they decided to greet the fans, they got attacked from behind. I wouldn't put it past Warhorse, but again, like you said, Warhorse went right through System Elite. System Elite was actually favored in this tournament, Jim. But man, Warhorse, can they shut down the Gentlemen like they did System Elite? That's the question in everybody's mind in this building.
Well, conversely, the Country Gentlemen were able to one-up Mike Law and Big Cuzzo to advance in this tournament, so neither of these teams had an easy road into the second round. And of course, with the competition here, it won't be an easy road to the finals.
Did you just hear Kazan say, who wants to see us whoop Warhorse? First of all, no disrespect. You can't just whoop Warhorse's behind. No, you got to try to survive when it comes to Warhorse. Bottom line.
Let's not forget, coming up after this matchup here on the Thursday Throwdown, we're going to see the second round matchup. White Trash Forever square off against Gorgeous Gregory and Cowpoke Paul.
Jim, is this, do you see the first round, the second round? Any picks, anybody particular that you are favoring in this tournament? It's so vast.
I think with the level of competition, especially with the razor thin decisions we've seen in the first round, I really believe it's a pick 'em. I mean, I honestly believe that the Country Gentleman, Warhorse, White Trash River, or Cowpoke and Gorgeous Greg could all be realistic picks to win this tournament. And there we see the bell. The second round has officially started. Referee Hunter Sharp assigned this contest. AJ Kazana ready to square off with Pat the Bruiser.
Kazana now. There you go. And he's locking it up with Pat the Bruiser. Two big kaijus in that ring right now. You know, they talk about Godzilla versus Kong. We're seeing that. We're seeing it right here. Man, look at the size of these gargantuans. Just locked up here and now, oh!
Man, AJ almost tumbling to the floor. That's dangerous.
Pat the Bruiser trying to prove himself. He just pushed AJ right through those ribs and oh my.
Well, there's no feeling out process, Doc Doherty. It's a slugfest here in Uniontown.
I'll say it. I know it's a very cliche thing to say, Jim, but big, meaty men slapping meat.
You and cliches, I would have never guessed.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Appreciate you. I'll be here all tournament. Okay.
Look out.
Man, Pat the Bruiser has something to prove, and he wants to prove it through AJ Kazan, and as he throws it back in the ring, Kazan's hurt. I mean, he took quite the headbutt on that one, and now even Pat the Bruiser's slow to get up, sacrificed his own body to prove a point here.
And if this is any indication of the next stage of this tournament, man, this is going to get wild.
Oh my goodness, they cannot move each other, Jim. They are just back and forth. Here we go, and they went for the same thing. They both went for a flying body press, and boy, did it bite them.
In comes KC and Crosshairs, and we've got a hockey fight in the center of the ring here.
Oh, with a knee lift. You ain't gonna see that in hockey, though.
Warren Zevon would be proud because Crosshairs Kelly is trying to hit somebody. You know what I mean, brother?
I know exactly what you mean. But as you can see, KC now delivering it too. My goodness. Big forearm. And that took one right out of the youngest NWA U.S. Tag Champion in history. As right now, Crosshairs Kelly doing his own version of Welcome to the Business as he is just delivering the goods in that corner. My God.
Crosshairs is having fun. Crosshairs Kelly is smiling like a butcher's dog in there with a chance to beat up another opponent. This is a fun night for him, a fun day at the office for Crosshairs Kelly.
He just sets his face off that turnbuckle. And again, Warhorse proving why they are one of the most decorated tag teams in this area and other areas. And the best of the Midwest now taking on one of NWA's finest. And they are keeping them in that death triangle, Jim, and away from AJ.
You know, much like we said in the first round matchup the Country Gentleman had with Big Cuzzo and Mike Wall, if you want to make an impact in the NWA, defeating the U.S. Tag Team Champions are a way to do that. Crosshairs and Pat the Bruiser, they know that there are eyes from the NWA, from the National Wrestling Alliance on this matchup.
Our referee was right on top of things. Her back was turned for a second. Warhorse was starting her shenanigans, but just caught him. But wait, KC now fighting his way out of this.
He is certainly a tenacious young man, and we're seeing that right here. Oh, man, throat thrust by Crosshairs. That was nasty.
And the bad part is Crosshairs Kelly's smiling at him. He's having fun just inflicting this pain, but misses him. Kazana might have an answer here. Big shoulder block by the Texan. Here we go. And AJ Kazana attacking this matchup now. Now some double team action by the gentleman.
And you're talking about these big Texans that come up here and make a splash. You got to think there's a lot of Texas pride in professional wrestling.
Ouch. Look at this. Just flapjacks him right onto Crosshairs.
And those brother tandems, man. You got the Funks, the Von Erichs. I think Terry would be proud of the Country Gentleman.
I would 100% think so also because, I mean, give it up to
Terry Funk forever, brother.
That's right.
I wish he was here right now.
Look right as it shoulder blocks right into the ribs. Crosshairs trying to fight his way out of it. Snapmare. And KC is he's staying on top. He's not letting him have any air, which is very smart, especially.
That's how you control an opponent. And we've seen in that first round how critical, how key it is. Oh, man, what a collision. That was a car crash. KC gets propelled into AJ, who hit the concrete. And the complexion of this matchup has changed completely. Look out!
Pat the Bruiser.
I thought that was it, dog.
You and me both. I mean, AJ Kazana's nowhere to be found. I mean, my goodness, he just pounced his own brother into him. And oh my gosh, right now in trouble. Casey Kazana. Can he get up? Can he make the tag? But no, Pat the Bruiser just dragging him over into Warhorse territory where you don't want to be.
AJ Kazana trying to get back up on the apron. He looks very, very hurt right now, very shaken from hitting the floor, and for the time being, KC Kazana may be on his own here. I'm not sure if even a tag into AJ are going to help the country gentleman at this juncture.
And right now, slow to get up. He's trying to make that tag, but again, Pat the Bruiser playing smart tag team wrestling and just keeping the broken down KC Kazana right now. And Warhorse they're playing with their food right now. That's exactly what they're doing. They're playing with their food, and as you can see, he's just stalking away here on KC.
At the disdain in the eyes of Crosshair's Kelly.
That's just normal. I think it's a normal look at this point. I'm used to that. That's on the count of 5, and he abused that. Look how red KC Kazana's body is from just the beatdown. And wait a minute now, as I say that, KC Kazana trying to fight back here.
A lot of resiliency from this young man. A lot of heart. There's a reason the country gentlemen are the U.S. Tag Champions.
Nowhere to be found. Yikes.
Could be all here. Lateral press, not enough body-on-body contact. And now Crosshairs is just trying to asphyxiate Kazana.
The question is this taking a lot out of Warhorse right now? I mean, KC Kazana is it seems like he's just made of just steel. As much beatdown as he's taken, he's still kicking out. But wait a minute now, AJ trying to get in here to help his brother. And I think the referee has lost control of this matchup, Jim.
Well, with these 4 big guys in there, I don't know if anybody's going to get in their way to slow them down.
Oof. Kick to the back. I think he knocked him out. With that big kick, that size 16 to the back of Casey's cranium, I think he is knocked out.
It might be a matter of time before the country gentlemen are out of this tournament, because KC Kazana is slumped in that corner and could be on borrowed time here. This does not bode well for the country gentlemen.
Casey's down to one knee here. We are just seeing right now destruction at its finest. When you think of destruction, you think of devastation in tag team wrestling. One team comes to mind, and that's Warhorse. And they're showing that. But can KC get over? AJ Kazana is ready. He is ready to go. He is just pacing back and forth. But wait! KC trying to turn the tables, but again, Crosshairs Kelly from behind, keeping him binded off the second rope. What is this?
Oh! Unbelievable!
That burst of energy, Jim, is what KC Kazana needed. Can he make the tag?
KC took a high risk, and it sure paid off. Pivotal point in this contest. Can Kazana make the tag?
This crowd getting behind Kazana. Can he make the tag? Crosshairs trying to get over to Pat the Bruiser. Pat the Bruiser's been tagged in here. And here we go. 2 fresh horses in there now.
In comes AJ.
Oh!
And that country gentleman has a loaded 6-shooter, and he's unloading on Pat the Bruiser here.
That bull just charged, and that bull just connected. Oh!
Big takedown.
I think that's the first time we've really seen Pat the Bruiser, second time we've seen Pat the Bruiser off his feet. I usually tally up the marks. Here comes the Pat the Bruiser. But right now, AJ Kazana has him. Oh! He is just kicking him right in the ribs, Jim.
I think Kazana realizes he's going to have to chop down the mammoth that is Pat the Bruiser.
Right now, to the top rope. Oh!
Man.
That doesn't feel good on the Olsen twins. Good Lord.
What did you say?
What? That's my code word.
Tag in here to Crosshairs.
And right now, AJ Kazana could be the next victim here. Oh boy. Here comes Kelly. Oh! 16 right under the chin. Sends him in. Here comes Bruiser. Has him up. Oh! No, and Casey makes the save.
Inches away from a victory there, but as you said, the Kazanas are going to fight it out, man.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
they hold NWA US gold for a reason. And they're displaying that here. What is that? Wait! Crosshairs Kelly, he uses that. That's it. They're out of the tournament. Kelly better think about
What this is telling me is Warhorse is getting desperate. They haven't been able to put away the country gentleman yet, and good call from Hunter Sharp asserting her authority.
Hunter Sharp grabbing that ending iron. Wait!
Wait a minute.
What is this?
Wait a minute, what?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me!
What are you talking about? No way. Pat the Bruiser brought in that title and is feigning.
He just pulled a Guerrero.
He is feigning injury.
The winners of this match as a result of the disqualification, Pat the Bruiser and Crosshairs Kelly.
Oh! Oh!
Warhorse could not defeat the country gentleman, so they took a shortcut.
They did take a shortcut, Jim, but Country Gentleman said, hey, you gonna blame us for it? We're just gonna do it. And they just took, as you can see, those coveted NWA US tag team titles. Who would have thought that would have been what bit the Country Gentleman and knocked him out of this tournament?
Well, the bottom line is this. Warhorse advanced to the finals, but they sure as hell weren't able to make the country gentleman stay down for a 3 count or submit. But by hook or by crook, Warhorse heading to the finals, and coming up next, the final second round match of the Ryse Tag Team Invitational.
Sweet baby. That's what he does. He bangs the chains. He enjoys some rays. The Perminator Samuel is simply the best at everything that he does. In Ryse Professional Wrestling, you remember me. You know all about me. Because you know what? Nope. We're not going to talk about the last time I was at Ryse. Because the L word and Samuel, they don't go together at all. We're going to talk about the here, and we're talking about the now. On April 12th, the Perminator returns to take on none other than the Sheriff Cowpoke. Listen here, Cowpoke. You are a fantastic athlete. But one thing that you do not have is this luscious, beautiful head of hair. You may have that marvelous mustache, but that's just a mere fraction of the amount of gorgeousness that is on my body. Listen, the only sheriff that is worth a damn in this world, he says something about, there's a snake in my boot. Well, guess what, buddy? There's going to be a boot up your rear end here come April 12th. Because I'm going to eat a dub, and the Dub Club is going to take out the Cowpoke posse, because that's just what we do. I'm going to leave my stench all over Ryse and climb to the top and get myself some gold. Because they say the only thing better than a bush so cold is a belt so gold. I'll see you April 12th.
Megan here standing by with Ryse Wrestling, introducing our Ryse.
Bitch! They said, go do your interview. I didn't know it was going to be you again. Why does it always have to be you? I'm so tired. Jordan, matter of fact, Jordan, what? You out, Jordan in. Now, get out of here. Go.
What is
Jordan, please.
Okay. AJ, Ryse Ascension champion, looking amazing, might I add.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Gold looks good on you, man. Straight out of Japan.
It's platinum, but we'll let that one slide.
That's fine. We'll get you a new one. That's all that
Oh, yeah,
matters,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But, dude, you've been defending this title like crazy, okay? You've obviously ascended Ryse to a new level. What is next for you?
So here in Ryse, I plan to keep running through every single member of this entire roster. Jordan, excluding you. You know I always love you, baby. If it was you, I'd lay down, don't worry. But after I get done running through everyone, in May, I return to Japan. And not only do I return to Japan, I'm taking the Ryse Ascension title with me, just like I took it to Koker, Belize. I was a superstar there. I'm already a goddamn superstar in Japan. And nothing will stop me there. I like the fit, brother.
AJ, everybody.
Introducing first. I got this, baby! One match down, two to go! Let's go! WTF! 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 Entering the ring, the next Ryse Tag Team Champion, the Noble Home Wrecker Bruce Gray, the Viking Tyler Ball, accompanied by the Manager of the Year, Ron Madness. We are Live
We saw White Trash Forever defeat the Runway and shock the Ryse audience in the first round.
So, Jim, I gotta ask.
Ron Mathis very happy to see Red Watson.
I don't think Red Watson was too happy to see Ron Mathis there.
I think everyone's happy to see Red Watson. And this crowd is very happy to see the Cowpoke.
Gorgeous Gregory, Cowpoke Ball making it to the second round, defeating in the first round the Spring Breakers. That was one hell of a contest.
It was a barn burner. And at this point, you're going to have to ask yourself, how much did those first round matchups respectively take out of each team? Conditioning could be a factor here in the second round.
Now, White Trash Forever was able to defeat the Runway, who were basically the current Ryse Tag Team Champions there for a while, and of course them giving up the titles, wanting to prove in this tournament. But the question that remains, White Trash Forever has had the longer rest than Gorgeous Gregory and Cowpoke Ball.
There you go, pal. You get it out.
Yeah, I got caught there a little bit. Sorry. It's the Michael Bublé playing. You know, but in all seriousness, you know, Cowpoke Paul is no stranger to Ron Mathis. So you know Ron Mathis has been in the ear of both Vox and Gray, telling them what they have to do to defeat this team in Gorgeous Gregory and Cowpoke Paul.
Certainly a scouting report is exponentially valuable in this situation.
So Jim, my question to you is this. I mean, here we go, and a little bit of hip gyrations from Gorgeous Gregory.
You look like you got lust in your eyes, Dr.
No, I'm not. No. That's the females in front of us. As you can see, this crowd. Wait for it. We got a 50-50 split here, I think, Jim, when it comes to the crowd, it comes to the fans. White Trash Forever has a lot of fan following, but so does Cowpoke Paul and Gorgeous Gregory. So, Jim, we're going to start this, again, second round starting here. The Ryse Invitational Tag Team Tournament. And the winner of this goes on to take on who?
The monstrous combination of Crosshairs Kelly and Pat the Bruiser in the finals of the Ryse Tag Team Invitational. Once again, my name is Jim Amata, being joined by Doc Doherty here on the Thursday Throwdown.
Oh boy, what is this, Jim? Have you seen this before at a Cowpoke?
Gorgeous Greg, I'm asking myself the same question. What the hell is going on?
So am I, Jim. I was just gonna let him go with it.
Why would Tyler Vox be playing fetch in the Ryse Tag Team?
Wait, he's playing fetch, Jim. He's playing fetch.
And rightfully, referee Mark Charles III is laying down the count here.
Ron Mathis is telling him, get back in that ring. It's about the belts here. Usually say drop it. Well, that's what my dog Ozzy Pawsborn does.
Speaking of dogs, Doc, my dog Hank is somewhere resting comfortably. Before Hank, there was Bubber and Bubber 2, who are resting gracefully in dog heaven somewhere.
Oh, look at that. He gave it back to him. Uh-oh, and Tyler Vox a little too smart there. Cowpoke Paul was playing a little game here.
Finally, we're down to business here. Second round action.
Wow, what agility, what balance Vox presents. Uh-oh, arm drag and a beauty. Oh, Cowpoke Paul. Oh, here we go again. Riding Vox, and now just pulls him up. Oh, wait, Vox turns the table. Mark Charles is a little confused right now.
I'm a little confused right now, to be completely honest with you.
These two playing a game of chess here.
Mark Charles getting his cardio in for the evening.
Did he just kiss him? He really did just kiss him. Okay, well. All right, now Bruce Gray has been tagged in this matchup. And Tyler Vox getting the well-deserved rest, you could say, Jim?
I'm not saying anything yet.
He said he wants the handsome boy. He's asking for the gorgeous one. Gregory's ready, though. Gregory's ready to go. He's been pacing this whole time. He wants tagged in here. This crowd getting behind the gorgeous one. And now tags him in, and here we go. Bruce Gray taking on the fresh Bruce Gray. Both of these individuals, fresh in this matchup. Give me a little lowdown about Bruce Gray and his the gyrations, the ravishing Rick Rude pelvic thrusts. What's going on here?
There are some things that not even I would comment on, Doc Doherty. I'm not falling in this trap.
These two nose to nose, chest to chest. Gregory with just a slight bit of a height advantage, but Bruce Gray's taken down bigger. And here we go.
Heavy experience,
that's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, the man.
He's the mobile home wrecker for a reason. I'm sure there are singing moms all across the country that are disgruntled at Bruce Gray.
So what I'm saying is he makes his way around. But can he make his way around the team of Cowpoke Paul and Gorgeous Gregory to get to the next round? That is what I'm asking of WTF right now. You got two former singles champions right there, and Gregory and Cowpoke Paul. If these two lock it up now. Oh, well, there you go. Both of them getting in on the action there, Jim. This crowd is this crowd's enjoying it. Oh!
I believe the fun and games are over, Doc.
Kicked him right in the solar plexus on that one. Gray.
Got some redneck kung fu here.
But he needs a ninja star for that. Doesn't have one. Oh! Ouch! You know that had to affect the injured shoulder there, right? That lariat, man, that was Stan Hansen style right there. Good Lord. Uh-oh. There's only one way to go, Jim, and that is down.
Cowpoke finds 2.5.
As you can see here, Math is trying to get this crowd fired up for WTF. As right now, Gorgeous One has been tagged in back in this matchup. And Cowpoke Paul, that using him as his own weapon, Jim.
A lot of tag team continuity from the two singles specialists. Doc, if you try to slam me like that, we're going to have some problems, pal.
Buddy, no. I'm not like your other commentary partner. He's known to slam people. I'm known to get slammed. Trust me, if I had $1 every time someone kicked me. But anyways, getting back to this matchup, Bruce Gray getting kicked, and that's happening right now. I mean, Cowpoke Paul and Bruce Gregory taking it for a ride, but wait, Gray's trying to fight out of this. The feistiness pushes him. Oh! And Cowpoke Paul falling where the sun doesn't shine, and you know that had to hurt. Vox has been tagged back into this matchup.
This is for some power and glory here.
Oh my. So we have Brucey and we have Voxy, am I right?
Look out here.
Superplex, a snap one at its finest. From the outside there. Beautifully executed frog splash, but it just was not enough to get Cowpoke down. Tyler Vox in here.
Some classic tag team strategy right there.
And Jim, I'm going to say he's going for a discus. Oh, never mind. Cowpoke moving out of the way. Up, uses him. Tornado DDT.
Spiked him right into the canvas.
I thought that was enough, Jim. And pardon me, that was a rodeo DDT. And heck, I mean, did you see him just use Gregory as that stalemate, just to use that, just to propel himself, which wasn't enough. Now Gregory tagged back into this matchup. He is just taking at the box. Couple right hands.
You know, Doc, I would be remiss if I didn't mention our pal, the great Paul Atlas, one of the pioneers of tag team wrestling in this sport, as Tyler Vox kicks out. So it wouldn't be a tag team tournament in Pittsburgh without a shout out to the Pittsburgh legend Paul Atlas.
Uncle Paulie, we love you. But right now, do you know who's not getting any love? And that is Tyler Vox. He is just getting stomped in there. And Gorgeous Gregory keeping him away from Bruce Gray, and now starting to choke the air. Take away anything he can, any momentum the White Trash Forever has. Gorgeous Gregory is trying to take him away right now. Man, this crowd is electric here tonight in the Stronghold, Jim.
A lot of anticipation as we're going to see who is going to meet Warhorse in the finals.
And since the runway was upset that first round by White Trash Forever, we are going to have brand new tag team champions. It just depends on who's it's going to be.
Big mid-ring collision. We're in a virtual stalemate here, dog.
That's right. Both of them went for a flying body press. Both had the same idea, and both are now down on the canvas as Mark Charles starts to count. could cut the electricity with a knife right now. Both of these individuals trying to make a tag. Gray's tag, so is Cowpoke. Here we go. Cowpoke now sneaking in those rights, man, just jabbing back and forth. Gray with those cat-like reflexes and now delivering his own. What you could do, Paul, I can do better. That's including the dancing. This is the forearm. Oh! And Jim, they just caught each other both with that right hand.
Everybody down here, man.
And all Mark Charles can do right now is just count because, in the words of Jonathan Davis of Korn, there are dead bodies everywhere.
I wouldn't go that far. But to your point, if Mark Charles gets to 10, Warhorse would win this thing by forfeit.
Oh my goodness, and now White Trash, Cowpoke, and Gregory, they're just back and forth here. Again, the winner of this goes on to take on Warhorse. I don't know if that's a luxury or a punishment, because they are just in a way. These two have not stopped, these two teams have not stopped on each other, Jim. Whoever Warhorse gets, remember, they had the rest. My God, these two teams are just taking it to each other.
We talked about conditioning being a factor. Oh, man, what a DDT by Bruce Gray.
Oh!
Michinoku driver. Oh, man. Unbelievable, what a matchup. Bruce Gray and Tyler Vox will meet Warhorse in the finals of the Ryse Tag Team Invitational Tournament.
Can White Trash Forever do it? They have a huge obstacle in the way, but wait a minute, here comes Warhorse!
Let's not forget, Ron Mathis is still on the injured list. He had to have that knee surgically repaired after that matchup with Donovan Dijak several months ago.
And now the creator of Ronnie's Rules is stuck between both members of Warhorse. Oh no.
Ron Mathis has never backed down. I don't think he's going to now.
No, he's not. Here he goes. The former Ryse Grand Champion is just going to town on both Kelly Patrick. Oh no.
Come on.
Oh!
He is still not medically cleared, and they can try to put Ron Mathis out of this sport.
I think what they want to do, Jim, is put Ron Mathis out of this matchup. Oh no, wait.
We need help. Security, somebody.
What is this? Oh, he has a bucket. Bruce Gray has grabbed the bucket.
And Ron Mathis is hurt. And Doc, we're out of time.
Who's going to win the finals is the question.
Next week on this program, we're going to see the Ryse Grand Championship at stake. But the question remains, can White Trash Forever recover in time to meet Warhorse in the finals of this tag team tournament? We'll see you next time.
Dude, your arm's getting huge. Wait. Dude. Pause.
Bro, again?
Look at this guy.
I know we're celebrities.
Let me guess. They want to know about our debut at Ryse Wrestling on Saturday, April 12th.
You know what? Let's be generous this first time. All right? It's our first time there, all right?
Fair.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Too Nice Trace Parker, and I am every grandma's favorite wrestler.
And my name is Smooth Tom Mitchell.
And together we are
Nice and Smooth.
And April 12th, we're coming to Ryse Wrestling for the first time, and we're coming to take over the tag team division. And that is Too Nice Certified
and Smooth Verified.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind, we have a workout to get back to, so scram. Get out of here. Go, punk.